Hello folks, welcome to Lego with Fonzie. Today we are bringing you Lego Technic. Oh yes, we're back to Technic. This today is 42148, released 1st of January. Yes, I collected it 1st of January. Um, Sorry I haven't brought it to you sooner, but I've had quite a busy build schedule, as you can tell. So, this is a snow groomer, otherwise known as a Piste Basher. I would classify this as a mini build. I would also put this in a bracket of a pocket money build. It's about £8. Yes, I know that's quite a lot for pocket money now, but nowadays, not really. Everything in this world costs so much money, but we're not going into that because that's just not something I'm bothered about. Things cost what they cost. It is what it is. So, I classify this as a micro build, a mini build, pocket money build, whichever way you want to put it. I think these little things are fantastic. I am a big fan of these little models. So yeah, let's try and make this thing. It's been a little while since I've made Technic due to the fact of the Minecraft, a lot of creator stuff. Yeah, bear with me. I am going to try and talk as we go through this, but like I say, I am the time of recording this, I am still fighting the back end of this infection. So I thought it was flu. It's not flu. It turns out I had something called cellulitis because of a wound I had on my leg, which has spread and caused other issues. Anyway, all is well. All is well. So let's make this 42148. I think this is really cool. It just looks really, really cool. When I saw it on the shelf, I was like, you look really cool. I like the fact they've got the tracks on it as well. Um, they're really cool as well. I haven't got many things in my collection with tracks on. I've got my skid steer, which has got wheels. I've got the 42100 Liber, that's got tracks. I don't think I've got much that's got tracks on it, but this is really cool. I like this. I do. It can be made into a secondary model, which looks more like a snowmobile. I may get another one and build the secondary option. Don't know yet, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's build some Lego. So as always, my parts are somewhat pre-built. Some of the parts are already pre-assembled, as you can see, in these lovely tubs. Check the description below for these tubs from Amazon, but at £89. I think they're fantastic. They make sorting your Lego out so much easier. So as you can see, we've got a 9 Technic with a large blue L. We've got long red spline shaft, a long blue pin there, short blue with posi on it into a black long extender. And you've got a 1x2 Technic with a black pin in it. Pretty simple stuff. We'll skip ahead a couple of pages. So now we want your long extended blue pin with its grey cup on it. Push that into there. And then we take our 1x2 with, again, extended blue pin. We need to leave a 1 hole gap. Bosh. Then we take our, excuse me, what do you call that? Double T piece with a 1x3 Technic with, what are them? Oh, yeah, that's a long black with a posi end on it into a posi cup. And then we've got a capped 4 shaft with a posi cup on it. So that slides in there between those two, slide it into the shaft there. And then we want our, what call it, a ball and socket arrangement. Nope, wrong way around. Right way around. Cool. So I've got the extra piece added on here. That's for later in the build, but I put it on when I was assembling it all. Just thought, just for ease. And we take our red shims. Ooh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Swizzle that around. There we go. Finagle that in. Finagle that in. And slot our red shims over the top. Take our small black cog. Ta-da! I would call that a size 2, maybe size 3 cog, due to the fact of I know you can get the really small, fine, light grey ones. Right, I believe this is the next tray. I have had a couple of issues with trays not being what they're supposed to be. As in, i.e., I sorted them out wrong. Yep, this is the right one. So you take your light grey L with your red extended spline on it. Pop that through. Obviously at the top here you've got your standard blue spline short shaft with your blue cup. Then we take our 1x3 with two standard light grey pieces. And push that in from that side, like so. Let's take your standard L with extended blue. Try and... There we go. Get that to link up. That's got a nice movement to it there. Ah, okay. Okay. In there. Then we take our 9. Oh, sorry, we take our 9. We're going to get it correct. Because there's 9 and 9. 9 is no, and 9 is actually number 9. Next, we want our shims with black pins. These are 2 light grey, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 1x6 technic. 2 of them in there, black pins. And then you've got an extended blue pin through a standard L shape. And then we want our little... want to have a little short blue, which I forgot to put in the tray, which is about right. Because I'm not a machine, I am only human. And we take this, and we insert it into Nya. So that sits on top of there. Take our long blue with cup, insert that in there. Take our L bracket and put that on the end there. And we take our runners, as we will be calling them. And we put them into there, so that slides in there in the middle. Between that's going to slide into here between the blue and the red pin. And what we've got to do is get it to connect onto those blue shafts like that, and then we'll do the same for the other side. Like so. Next, we're looking at the cabin. So that goes over there like so, out of the way. You get a little cabin piece on an extended blue pin. And we want that to go in there. Into there. There. Right, so we want that in there like that. And then we take, I believe, nope. A standard red L bracket, which is one of the smaller ones. And we've inserted into it a yellow 3, a 1x1 standard Technic pin, and your standard extended blue pin. And we pop that through there. So you want to make sure you've got a 1 gap at the bottom, then the yellow pin, then a 1 gap, and then a pin. And then we push this up. Pull that off for now, just for ease of construction. Right, this doesn't make sense here right now. One moment. Ah, okay. The picture's not very clear. I have been finding that a lot with the instructions on Lego at the moment. The instructions are not very clear on these newer ones. I have brought this up with my Lego ambassador. As I'm part of Northern Brick, I can bring this up with the Lego ambassador, which will then take it back to the higher ups at Lego, and they do actually listen to our feedback. They do. They're quite good at listening to feedback from us that make the Lego. Those fans of the Lego. So try and push this onto here now. So it's a standard 1x2 with a posi end, with a fin at the back, small fin, and then a larger fin at the front. I believe that to be a number 8, because you've got 8 that goes one way and 7 that goes the other way, kind of like a flip show. There we go. No, next we come to the light, which is here. So that goes on there like that. Or it should do. Like that. That sits in there. Spin it around. Take our 5 shaft and our small fin. And then push that through. Like so. Spin it round. And pop it on. That's the cab completed. I am liking the look of these things. They are very simplistic. If you get into Technic, I would definitely start with the smaller ones. Don't do what I did. The first Technic model I'd made in close to 20 years, I decided to build the largest, most complicated one they had. The 42100. That's the one I decided to start on. Please don't do that. It was a hell of a learning curve. So we got 2 black shims. They'll be standard L construction. All right. You've got an extended red with spline on the end, and you've got an extended blue cup, and then we've got a cup with posi connection on the end. And this goes on the end there, like so. That can come out there. So this is where this comes into play. This actually swings round. Onto the front there, like so. That's your mechanism there for the shovel on the front. Get a little standard red pin. Push that in there. And then you take your 22 on this side, 21 on this side, and then with a standard 1x6, no 1x5, sorry, technics across the bottom there, and you've got a standard fin with posi connection in the front. And you slot that over the top like so, and that's now your blade. Next comes the tracks, which are these smaller versions, which I think are fantastic. We then have a 22 and 21 again, respectively. These make up the rear blade, which this pushes it, these smooth it out. So let's fit the tracks. Now, I remember last time I did these, it was not easy. Let's see just how not easy this is to do. Hey, that was actually a lot easier than I thought. A lot easier than I thought. I am not going to complain at that one. I'm taking that as a win. I'm not sure if it's the preparation or if it's the fact I've done it before, I know what to expect. Either way, I'm happy. But then again, it says that just as this one then starts to get difficult. There we go. And there she is. Let go 42148. Little piste bashing. What was it? What do they call it? Snow groomer. I call it a piste basher because I've seen these things in action. They are a phenomenal machine. Anyway, I hope everyone's enjoyed this one. I've enjoyed making this. This is gonna